Peace. I tried to call you before I get started, just so you can have a chance to meditate your energy, send your energy to the cards before I get started, but it's okay. I already did a little pre-shuffling on the cards, as I always do. So, and these are lesson cards. They're not my typical cards I use to do a reading, but these were the only cards that weren't packed away in storage. So I'm going to use the lesson cards to do the reading for you. And, I work off the theory of jump out without a doubt. So we'll see what cards pop out and see what source tells me to stop. Okay. Hopefully everything is going good with you today on this Memorial Day weekend. I got to do this while the house is quiet. I have my grandbaby, and my homegirl has her grandbaby. So she got all 4 girls at the park. I know she's going to be tired and wore out by the time she comes back. So I'm going to try and throw something together for them to snack on when they get back. But in the meantime, I'm just focusing on what source has to say to you during this present moment. It's not about the past. It's not about the future. Everything is about the present and what a gift it is, right? Okay. Jump out without a doubt. So far, there's 3 cards that I have here, which is funny because I usually just do a typical 3-card spread when I'm doing a short reading. Is there any more? All right, so tell me just start with this, okay? So, all right, without hesitation, the first card that fell from the deck is the Honesty card. And this says, I can't always expect truth from others, but I can expect it from myself, okay? And with that comes, of course, a more detailed explanation from the book. And what it says is, being truthful with others is a slippery business. You are expected to tell and expect to be told white lies. No one wants their feelings hurt, but sometimes a strong dose of reality is needed. No one can tell you definitively in what circumstances an untruth would be better, but honestly, it is usually the best. But honesty is usually the best policy. You and only you know in your heart when the right time is to be totally honest. The only time you must be absolutely truthful is when you are addressing yourself. You must at all times present yourself authentically to those around you. Only by being yourself do you draw in the people and circumstances that you most need to learn from. Okay? So, you have to be honest with yourself about some things. Only you know what that means. Okay? The second card that fell is Adversity. All right? And this says, I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. Okay? Lesson. These are called lesson cards, but there's definitely a message already in the first 2 cards that there's a lesson that you need to learn, and you need to be truthful with yourself about the lesson, whatever that may be. No one ever said life was going to be easy. Obstacles are presented to you so that you may overcome them. Believe that you will, because if you don't believe in yourself, no one else will. Confidence comes to those who have succeeded in conquering adversity, and then the next hurdle won't seem as daunting. Adversity is an opportunity for you to reach out to your soul family. You are not alone in this time of challenge. If you need help, others are waiting to offer assistance. This test may have come into your life to teach you to receive rather than to give. Interesting. All right, the last and final card, bam, fear. And it says, I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. I think you need to see that again. Okay. Very interesting cards. I already know what this means in the whole of all the cards, not with your situation, of course. Fear. The outcome of all the choices in life is determined by two emotions, fear and love. Your soul is made of the energy of love, and fear is an earthly manifestation of a challenge. To embrace and wallow in fear is to go against your very being. Fear, in its many guises, is the obstacle that your soul uses to test its tenacity to stay on track. For a soul, human life can be very difficult, but acknowledging that your soul's true nature is love will always help you on your path. When fear rears its ugly head, it is really an opportunity for you to stare it in the eye and turn that doubt into trust. View it as a teacher. What lesson are you learning from these fearful emotions? The more you use the energy of love to diffuse fearful situations, the less often they will present themselves. All right. So, honesty, adversity, and fear. All right. Let's deal with adversity first. Apparently, there's a change that needs to take place. And you've been through adversity before. You've survived plenty of changes, but there's a change that needs to take place now in this present moment. And you're fearful about the change. You know what I'm saying? And you're either not being honest with yourself that this change needs to be taken, or you are being honest with yourself that this change needs to take place, but you're fearful about the change, and you're fearful about the idea of having to be honest with others about the change that needs to take place. That's what I receive from the cards. It may resonate with you in a different way, however, but at the end of the day, honesty, adversity, and fear is what's coming from you. And sit with yourself, be honest with yourself, be open to receive help from others. It's not always about proving that you don't need anybody, because we all need somebody at some point in time, and it might be about being more compassionate to someone else, you know, if they are in need. But whatever is going on, be honest with yourself. Don't be afraid to ask for help, when it comes to change. And change is necessary. It can't be avoided. But look at it as a positive change. Okay, a lot of times when you're a giving person, it's hard to receive from others because you're not sure of their motives because you give so much. So this time you have to try and put your pride aside, put your stubbornness aside, and look for opportunities that leave you open to receive whatever help or guidance or finances somebody else may be able to give you. Okay? Well, sweetheart, I love you. As always, thank you for allowing me to do your reading. This is just what I love to do. I wish I could uh, expand my realm a little bit more, but I'm working on it. It's in my manifestation manual. But anyways, BJ, I love you. If you have any further questions, hold on. I was being led to look at this bottom card, and this is the card, service. It says, I feel good when I can help others. Maybe that was for me, maybe it's for you, I don't know, but I know I feel good when I can help others. So maybe you also need to open up your horizons, your thoughts, open up and be willing to see where can you be of service to others. Because when you open up yourself and you give, the universe has to give back to you. And a lot of times we think we just have to give money, but that's not true. We could give of our talents. We could give of our time. We could, there's other ways to give. Give some clothes to charity that you don't need anymore. Empty out. Empty out some things. Make room to be open to receive. Okay? I love you. Let me know how you feel about the reading, and I will talk to you later. Peace, love, and light always.